So this is a probability question where they tell us probability of event A occurring is 0.7. It's always a good habit to write out what is given so that we can refer back to it easily. And probability of A given B complement is 0.88. Alright, for part 1, we are asked to find probability of B intersect A complement. We notice that this is very similar to this information given. There's a B and an A complement involved. So whenever we are given conditional probabilities in the question, it is always a good idea to expand it out. So we will know that this equals to probability of B intersect with A complement over probability of A complement. And we know this probability is 0.8. Alright? So from here, we can find probability of A complement since we know probability of A. So A complement will then just be 1 subtracting off 0.7. And the numerator is what we are looking for part 1. Alright? So from here we can easily find our answer. It will be 0.8 multiplying by 0.3, which will give us our answer 0.24. Alright? Now moving on to part 2. We are looking for this part, we'll have to draw out a bit. Alright. This is also a good method to solve probability questions by drawing out a rough sketch of Venn diagram. So if we have set A and set B here, okay, since we know that probability of A as a whole is 0.7, I'll just draw an arrow here, 0.7 for the entire A, and we found out that B intersect with A complement, which will be only this area. Alright, this we found out 0.24 earlier. So now we have to find what is probability of A complement intersect with B complement. So A complement intersect with B complement will then only be the area outside of both A and B. Alright, so once we have the correct concept of this idea, okay, this probability that we're looking for is the area outside of A and B. Since we know the entire A is 0.7 and this portion of B is 0.24, then the remaining part will then just be all the probability, which is 1, subtracting off 0.7 plus 0.24, which is, so 0.7 plus 0.24 will be the probability of A union B. So we subtract that off and we will left with our answer. So we will be taking 1 subtracting off 0.94, which will equal to 0.06. Alright, so this will be an easy 2 marks if you understand the concept well. Next, for the last part, part 3, we are looking for A intersect B. Alright, since the question gave us 3 information, we have used this in part 1, used this in part 1 as well. We haven't used the third piece of information, so we'll try to use it. Probability of A given B complement equals 0.88. Alright, so we'll know that probability, by expanding out this conditional probability, we have probability of A intersecting B complement over probability of B complement is equal to 0.88. Alright, now this requires strong concept as well. So if we know that probability of A intersecting B complement, I'll draw another Venn diagram. Okay, A intersecting B complement would be this part. Okay, while probability of B complement will be the same portion here plus the outer region here. Alright, since we already know that the outer region has a probability of 0.06, if we call this part X, alright, then we can easily solve this equation now. So probability of A intersect B complement will then be X, while probability of B complement will be X plus 0.06. So I'll just write here that x equals to probability of A intersect B complement. So from here we can solve for x. We have 0.88x plus 0.0528 equals to x. Okay, solving for x, we'll have x equals 0.44. So, but x isn't our answer. We are looking for A intersect B, which is this portion, right? Since we have the probability of A and now we have x already, we can easily find this portion. So the answer of probability of A intersect B will be probability of A, which is 0.7, subtracting off x, 0.44, and we will have our answer of 0.26 for probability of A intersecting B.